Hey everyone, Seeker here. Today I'm going to talk about my favorite aspects of Kingdom Hearts. I've been a fan of the series since it first came out back in 2002, and it has always stuck with me. It may be a bit corny at times, and the word darkness being thrown around like every 2 seconds.
Darkness!
Darkness.
Darkness.
Darkness, 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 darkness,
Darkness.
darkness, 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 darkness.
Darkness, darkness, light, something, something, darkness. I norted your waifu. Come at me, bro.
But I'll never grow out of it no matter how old I get. It has helped shape me as a person, and like Sora has always said,
My friends. They are my power!
those words have definitely instilled the values of friendship within me and are the cause of one of my core memories. I will be picking from the list here, and will be including the following games after Kingdom Hearts 3. But I don't have much to say about the mobile games, since I don't really get into them. But I have seen the cutscenes though, so I know what's going on. If you would like to add your favorites from the list, please add them in the comment section below. And with that, let's begin. Goofy is my favorite Disney character in Kingdom Hearts. And probably my favorite Disney character from the main cast. Shout out in Goofy movie. I love that they made Goofy, who wasn't an intelligent character, into the smartest character in the entire Kingdom Hearts franchise. He's a great dad to Sora and is very supportive. He's also kind and caring and can read the room. Like this scene, for example.
You sure about this, Aqua?
If you want, we can take you back to Master Yen Sid's tower to rest with Riku and the king.
Thank you. But Ven's expecting me. I promised to wake him. Said I'd be right back, but I'm not even close. I'm in for an earful.
Oh, oh.
The moment where he protected Sora from Riku was great, and him second guessing whether to leave Sora at the beginning of Hollow Bastion. I knew he would never leave his son. Can't say the same about Donald with him that's healing Sora. Donald, heal me!
We've been through together. See you later, Donald!
You have no idea how many times I heard
Dance, water, dance!
Child me was screaming a lot. The original PS2 version didn't have dodge roll, so I was suffering. Though after I got older and had the internet, I realized that the Demyx fight was the most common struggle in the community. Funny story on how I defeated him for the first time. I think I was about 9 and I attempted too many times. Too many for me to count anyway. But my little brother and his friend were outside playing with chalk. I lost one more time and I was really mad. My brother rushes back into the house and says to close my eyes. He and his friend had something to show me. They take me outside. I opened my eyes to a very ugly chalk drawing of me. Drew me ugly on purpose to make fun of me. I got even more mad and stomped back into the house while I yelled at them for being so mean. I didn't know it yet, but that boost in anger helped me defeat Demyx in the end. Thanks, little bro.
Blew it again.
Sigvar, on the other hand, was really difficult because of not having dodge roll. I couldn't get past the phase where he changed the arena to a tiny little box. I finally figured out after a while, it's just to run around in circles. That was the strategy. Final Mix gave us the saving grace of the dodge roll ability.
I lost. Me.
A great boss battle added into Final Mix. I was stunned when I got to the part of the game. Cutscene was always memorable, but to actually play the fight itself, my jaw was on the floor. Watching Roxas' moveset and the way he battled made me realize how strong Roxas truly is. I did struggle a bit and had to fight him a couple of times, but it was worth playing the cutscene over and over again. You can definitely feel how angry Roxas really is. The battle music was amazing. I always listen to it whenever I feel in the mood to be sad. It blends the sadness and anger really well, and your reaction command made the fight even more cinematic. And the beautiful 2 become 1 Keyblade you get after the battle really represents Roxas accepting Sora as his other half.
Who are you?
Someone from the dark.
You can't be Riku.
Riku. I defeated a Riku once.
You what?
Tell me. Tell me why he picked you. I see. That's why.
What?
You make a good other.
Absolute cinema. I mean, this place, it's beautiful. I was sad when I couldn't explore it before Remind came out. But when I was able to, I was taking it all in. The waterways, the market, and all the details. It's just so beautiful. Man, it just makes me want to live there and be a Keyblade wielder. I really hope we get to explore it more one day in the future. I'm just sad we'll never get to explore the missing Link like we were supposed to. Violet Town was my favorite before Kingdom Hearts 3, but Scala really took the throne afterwards. I'm a bit biased towards these worlds because I really like the films a lot. Being able to actually explore them yourself really scratched that itch. I know a lot of people dislike Deep Jungle because you can easily get lost, but I really like swinging through the trees and going down the jungle slide with Tarzan. The whole jungle aesthetic really entices me. It activates my living in the jungle neuron, but knowing I would truly never actually survive in the jungle in real life. As for the Pride Lands, I think people dislike that world a little too, because you lose a lot of your abilities as Lion Sora. But I never cared. I loved running around as Lion Sora. If that wasn't already obvious, I am a furry. A big reason for liking the world. And again, we're in a jungle. I'm sure Kingdom Hearts 1 Neverland is pretty explanatory. Flying. Just a bit sad you don't get to explore actual Neverland. Neverland does return, but you never actually get to fly again. Excluding Days, of course. Flying isn't as cool as
Thanks,
it is in
Peter.
Kingdom Hearts 1 though. What can I say about a boy whose life just started and is full of tragedy from the very beginning? Roxas is barely a year old, and he's been through so much. His character arc from being a curious child to an angry boy who wants to fight for his right to exist and to be happy with his friends really made me connect with him.
Come on, say something.
When Roxas was first introduced in Kingdom Hearts 1, I really related to him to wanting to spend the summer with friends every day, and that sad feeling of summer ending.
What do you mean?
Days really cemented Roxas being my favorite Kingdom Hearts character. There was so much emotion connecting me with the game. And we'll talk about that more in my favorite trio section. Roxas is kind and cares a lot about his friends, like Sora and Ventus. But he's not just a happy-go-lucky person like Sora. He shows other emotions too.
I wanted to tell you that.
This scene in particular really shows his emotional range.
Axel. Who am I really? I'm special like Shion, I know that. But the organization wanted me out of the picture. Am I right?
Yeah, they did.
I guess it's 'cause Shion copied my powers and the Keyblade's powers. And they didn't need me anymore. And Axel, I guess you felt the same way.
You're wrong there. You'll always be my best friend.
Best friends are supposed to be honest with each other. Who am I, Axel? Xemnas says me and Shion are connected to each other through Sora. I don't even know a Sora. Am I a puppet like Shion?
You're different from Shion.
Then why do...
Finding out the truth doesn't always work out for the best.
What makes you so sure about that? I have the right to know the truth. How did I even get here? Why am I so special? Where did I learn how to use the Keyblade? I hardly know who I am. What is so wrong with wanting some answers?
Roxas.
I need to know, Axel. Please. Who am I?
You've just gotta trust me, Roxas.
I don't. I can't.
Roxas!
Somebody knows where I came from. If I can't get answers here, I'll get them somewhere else. That'll be the person I trust.
I just want to give Roxas a well-deserved long hug. He's been through so much, and now that Kingdom Hearts 3 is over, he can finally be with Axel and Shion.
Huh?
Guess I should have brought some ice cream.
I would have said Kingdom Hearts 2 or Kingdom Hearts 3, but I like that all the characters are starting to come together for this one, and Mickey is summoning them and catching the audience up with the story so far. I would have said Kingdom Hearts 3's opening for this point as well, but I think the music doesn't go together with what's happening on screen as much as the DDD opening. Not that I don't like Face My Fears. I love that song. I just think the music doesn't match the action, and it doesn't hit certain beats.
Thanks. Do you guys think we'll always be together like this?
I sure hope so.
Huh? Where did that come from?
Well, you know, just thinking out loud.
Well, I doubt we could be together forever. But isn't that what growing up's all about? What's important isn't how often we see each other, but how often we think about each other. Right?
Get that off a fortune cookie?
That's it. No more ice cream for you.
I think I'll carry this quote in my heart forever, even though it does make me sad sometimes. As I was saying in the Roxas section, there is a lot of emotion connected to these guys, and I'm very happy they got back together in Kingdom Hearts 3. It brought me to tears for two different emotions: sad during Days, and tears of joy in Kingdom Hearts 3. Days came out at a very important time in my life, that I could relate to this trio. I was the quiet kid in the corner at school, no friends and bullied, so I mostly kept to myself. While Roxas and Shion were experiencing and learning about friendship for the first time, I too was learning what it could be like. See Cell Trio spending time together, meeting up at the clock tower every day, finding out what a best friend is like. It was the game that made me care about the importance of the bonds you make between friends. As the games go on, Axel tries his best to keep everyone together. That trait has always been instilled within me, and it makes me tear up every time I watch this scene.
Please don't hold back, Axel. Promise.
What's your problem? You both think you can do whatever you want. Well, I'm sick of it. Go on, you just keep running. But I'll always be there to bring you back!
They're the only trio we see grow together, and it actually feels like they're friends. They share more screen time with each other than the other trios. They don't spend most of their time split up, and helps show their dynamic when they're together most of the game's runtime. That's why the Seatel trio is my favorite.
I know we've seen a lot of sunsets, but today's puts them all to shame. If only things could stay like this forever.
I know a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people's favorite game for gameplay is Kingdom Hearts 2. So it's pretty predictable that's also mine as well. I mean, it makes sense why it's most loved. The gameplay is fast-paced, and the camera is a little further from Sora, so you're not fighting with it. And everything feels more epic with the introduction of reaction commands. The only thing that's missing is verticality. 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 You know what? This word. This is the word I'm trying to say. A lot of the level design is lost in Kingdom Hearts 2. I miss finding secrets and climbing different areas. Kingdom Hearts 1 did that perfectly. I miss the little things like Sora being able to climb trees and sliding on things. Swimming. The worlds felt lived in. Kingdom Hearts 2's worlds are a bit empty, and there aren't very many interactables or incentive to explore the worlds for extra treasure, since they're kind of in plain sight. They're not really hiding behind corners like they used to. I've noticed ever since Sora became more agile, the more the worlds felt small. Even in Kingdom Hearts 3, I felt this way. The worlds may be bigger, but Sora can just climb walls like it's nothing. And the world's environments don't feel challenging. And also the environment puzzles are gone. I always liked how Hollow Bastion had so many world puzzles and stuff that you can interact with. I hope they bring that back one day. That's why my favorites are split between Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2. Just because I miss the environments in 1, but I like the gameplay in 2 because it's more fast-paced. That's why Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 are my favorite. I just love the story of Kingdom Hearts 2, with its themes of friendship, which is like every game. Kingdom Hearts 2 is the one I play at least once a year. It's not just for the gameplay that makes me come back. It's very much the story. I love watching all the cutscenes, and I never skip them when I replay the game. I know not a lot of people like the intro for Kingdom Hearts 2, and I get it sometimes. It is very, very, very long, but I really like that part of the game. how could I say no to playing as Roxas? You don't get to play as him as much. It also pulls from those nostalgic summer days. I love the second world visits as well. You'd be fighting the Heartless and the Disney characters in the first visit, and then deal with the Nobodies and the organization in the second. I know some of the world stories were inconsequential, but the themes of the worlds are still connected. I also miss going to worlds and locking and unlocking keyholes. A little side note, I think the worlds in Kingdom Hearts 3 felt a little meandering. We were looking at how to get the power of waking and how to get Roxas's heart out of Sora, but it kinda all just happens at the end. Sure, you learn a few things here and there in the Disney worlds, but you're not really fighting the Disney villains themselves or the organization until the end. Let me know if you felt the same way, or if I'm just completely and utterly wrong. Anyway, back to Kingdom Hearts 2. I like all the character interactions. When the middle point of the game comes around and you go back to Hollow Bastion, so much epic stuff happens. Final Fantasy and Disney are basically teaming up together to fight a huge war. This cutscene in particular is awesome.
Whoa!
Think you can handle this many?
Well, might be tough if one more shows up.
Then that'll have to be the one I take care of.
What? You're fighting too?
I'm sure you get the gist of it now. I'm just gonna keep repeating myself, saying this cutscene is awesome, and then this cutscene is awesome, and then this cutscene is awesome, and then this cutscene is awesome. God, I just love playing as Kairi. She has such an awesome moveset, and you even get to use that moveset to beat Xehanort's ass. And the team-up move is Zoro? Who's Zoro? And the team-up move is Sora was so beautiful. I love that every time the feathers flew off, you see the memories between them. Kairi was just so much fun to play. I really hope I get to play as her in the future, and she officially gets her own game that isn't a rhythm game. Don't get me wrong, I really love Melody of Memory. It's a really fun rhythm game, but you don't really get to play as Kairi, even though she's on the box art. I'm probably going to say the same thing with Roxas, Axel, and Xion versus Sebnis. Playing as Roxas after such a long time was so satisfying. The team up with the three of them after they finally got back together and beating the hell out of Xemnas was so worth the wait for them to reunite.
Are you ready for this? That's all.
Warrior and Tactician. Harnesses the wind. Whirlwind Lancer. Well, What can I say about Zaldin? He sure does have a lot of baggage when it comes to love, and his strong hatred for it. We still don't know why he ended up that way. Perhaps his lover broke his heart, and that's what drove him into becoming a nobody. Maybe the idea of not being able to feel as a nobody enticed him, and that's why he accepted the offer to become one. Zaldin has an air of mystery to his backstory. Well, we know he was one of the castle guards in Radiant Garden. There's not much else. His disdain for the feelings of love draws me in to want to know more about Zaldin's past. But all we can do now is theorize, since I doubt at this point they will get into it more. Anyway, I also like the way he uses his weapons, with him flying around and everything. The nobodies that work under him are super cool. I love the dragon designs. I will say though, that the only thing I'm not about is the sideburns. Ugh. The keyblade that represents the bond between Sora and Kairi. I love the design and its significance. It really blends the motif of both Sora and Kairi. I also love the name, Oathkeeper. Sora's promise to come back to Kairi. I love listening to this song during my late afternoon walks. It's so calming and it really captures those summer days. I can imagine those golden hours. It's very nostalgic. I love this song. You can definitely hear all the character motifs blended in together. It really stands out, and I love listening to it all the time. Honey Slider's just really fun. It's a fast collectathon while giving a fantastic nod to the fourth wall or book breaks that the Winnie the Pooh movies tend to do. I always try to beat my high score and see how fast I can go. They really nailed the aesthetic of the pop-up storybook, and there's just so much to look at as you zoom through everything. Well, what can I say? I just love Pirates of the Caribbean, and to fight along Jack Sparrow is so fun. And this time, He really feels like a mentor to Sora in Kingdom Hearts 3. They really captured his vibe for this game. This moment at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 where everyone is together on the beach of Destiny Island. Everyone is finally happy. But the only catch is Sora has to disappear from everybody. So it's more like a bittersweet moment. But it's still the happiest any of the characters have ever been. Shion was forced to be struck down by her true friend, and then being completely forgotten right afterwards. It's heartbreaking. Roxas losing one of his best friends after he tried so long to keep them together.
Who are you? Again? It's weird. I feel like I'm forgetting something really important.
You'll be better off now, Roxas.
Am I the one who did this to you?
No. It was my choice to go away now. Better that than to do nothing and let Xemnas have his way. I belong with Sora. And now I am going back to be with him. Roxas, I need you to do me a favor. All those hearts that I've captured, Kingdom Hearts, set them free.
Kingdom Hearts? Free them?
It's too late for me to undo my mistakes. But you can't let Xemnas have Kingdom Hearts. You can't. Goodbye, Roxas. See you again. I'm glad I got to meet you. Oh, and of course, Axel too. You are both my best friends. Never forget. That's the truth.
No. Shion. Who else will I have ice cream with? Shion.
It's not just the thought of ice cream. It's that he associates his friendship with the time he spent together over the ice cream. It ripped me to shreds as I watch Roxas deal with Shion dying in front of his eyes. Okay, truth be told, I've never actually played a Final Fantasy game before, so I don't know how different the characterizations are. But I do like Yuffie for how spunky she is, and how her weapon is bigger than her. I really like her Kingdom Hearts 2 outfit. Peak dry form design. It's a dog. He just a little guy. He cool, he dragon, he fly.
Monkey.
All the characters all in one box. Card captor Sakura looking ass. And so that's everything on the list. If you have any more questions about my thoughts on the series, comment below and I might make a follow-up video. Or just answer them. We'll see. The wait for Kingdom Hearts 4 has been long and hard, with no news. But I would like to thank the entire Kingdom Hearts community for filling the void. I've been listening and watching so much content, from lists to video essays and everything in between. You guys make the wait bearable. Happy 24th anniversary, Kingdom Hearts. Hope to see your return during the 25th anniversary. This is Little StarSeeker, and may your heart be your guiding key.